What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne. So guys, today we got to talk about it, man. Jada Pinkett Smith does it again. Back when you thought that she couldn't get even more weird, and even more perverted, she does. And she basically speaks on her grandmother teaching her how to masturbate. All right, and y'all know over here, we practicing no fap. We practicing semen retention, okay? So we understand how valuable our seed is, all right? But when it comes to these ladies out here, you can see that a lot of times they're not really valuing their eggs, okay? That's why they getting pregnant by bum dudes, and then they complaining about this guy not wanting to stick around, all right? But in this case, I want to show you how their relationship with their private parts and the family members that influence them to explore their private parts is mad toxic, okay? I cannot, man, look. I cannot imagine teaching my child, let alone my grandchild, about jerking off. That's crazy to me. But it has become normalized in her household, and you can see this through other videos that I'm going to show you guys, all right? So first, we're going to watch her reveal that her grandmother taught her about jerking off or, you know, playing with herself. And what I also noticed is that a whole bunch of people who posted it initially, The Shade Room, Baller Alert, and other shows, have taken the clips down. Maybe Jada Pinkett is putting a little pressure on them to take it down, because what you guys have to understand is what they think is normal people think is bizarre and crazy. And this is why they have the sexual relationship that they have, her and Will, and all that kind of stuff. See, you know, there's rumors of Will getting down with dudes and all types of stuff, allegedly, okay? And then there's rumors of her or them being in an open relationship, with which they've actually admitted. So they're doing all types of funky sexual stuff. And hey, if it's in your bedroom and everybody is of age and consenting, do you. But once you start trying to influence children and then putting that out there as if it's just normal, it's a problem. Like, Jada is a weirdo, and she has turned her children into weirdos. And it's really sad because they had potential, but it was all destroyed. And I think the catalyst to all this is Jada being so untraditional as a woman and as a wife. I think that is what really hurts her, and what makes the kids come out weird as hell. They're just weird, bro. So anyways, we're gonna get into the video. It's disturbing.
My grandmother taught me about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that that pleasure was from me.
Okay, so the logic behind this woman to the left is her mother, all right? Jada, and then you have Willow sitting right across her with the freeform dreads. And then there's a random white woman. I guess she's like some random feminist that they got on the panel. This is weird. And mom is sitting here nodding because mom was taught from grandma Grandma taught Jada and Jada taught Willow. And they all think that this is normal behavior. This is abnormal. This is borderline molestation. Especially if grandma did it herself the first time. And even talking you through it while you're doing the act is crazy. Like grandma sitting in the bathroom or sitting outside the door saying, hey, touch this. Like, what? This is wild, bruh.
Because she wanted me to know that that pleasure was from me.
And she's saying that grandma taught her how to play with herself because she wanted her to know that that pleasure was coming from her. Mad female logic. Like, I couldn't even imagine this running through a dude's head. Seriously. I couldn't imagine this running through a dude's head. But we got Jada Pinkett Smith saying that her grandma taught her how to masturbate. Bro, what? So that she would feel like she didn't need a man. That's basically what it is. That is the independent woman mindset, strong black independent woman mindset. Like, that is the negative repercussions of these mindsets. Okay, it's all fine. You working for yourself. You know, got a job and you sustaining yourself. That's all cool. That's what we expect out of you being an adult. All right, that's what we expect. But you don't have to go further and teach your kids that, hey, you don't need a man so much that you can get yourself off. Here, let me teach you. Let me show you. What?
And she taught me at 9. Oh, wow. I gave myself
at 9. And look at that white girl was like, wow, she didn't know how to react because she in front of stars. She don't want to offend them. But she really wanted to say, oh, that's some weirdo shit. Excuse my language. But... dog, are you serious?
Me. And she taught me at 9.
Oh, wow. That white girl's reaction is crazy. Hey, 9 years old? That's the 4th grade. Bro, I didn't know about playing with, like, come on, till 8th grade. And that my joint happened on accident. Like, I'm just in here lathering with the soap. I didn't have a rag this time. My rag was in the washing machine, so I'm, yeah, I mean, and fucked around and you know what I'm saying. So, guys, this is crazy. Come on, this is crazy. I understand like a teenager learning themselves or stumbling across, you know, adult films and putting that work in or whatever. But bruh, this is wild. This is insane right here.
Was from me. And she taught me at 9. I gave myself multiples first. Multiple orgasms. Yep, I did. I was really into it at one point, just because I was in an exploration state and I was abstaining from men.
What this tells me is stay away from these women with sex toys. Stay away with them from the ones with vibrators, the ones with all these puppy dogs and rabbits and all types of stuff. And bro, these women are sick in the head, bro. She talking about she gave herself multiple orgasms. Look, even her daughter is sickened by this.
To know that that pleasure was from me. And she taught me at 9. I gave myself multiples first. Multiple.
Her daughter said, yo, I can't even hold my own shoulder. Man, my wrists are so tight, I can't even hold my own shoulders like that. So she pretty flexible. Willow wasn't having it.
I gave myself multiples first. Multiple orgasms. Yep, I did. I was really into it at one point, just because I was in an exploration state and I was abstaining from men. Oh, for you. Yeah.
The logic is no. Mama is like, ooh, honey, you shouldn't have said that.
And I actually think I went through kind of an addiction too with it.
Ooh.
An addiction. So basically her grandmother got her addicted to self-pleasure. And guys, this is why I say you should not be over here, you know, jerking off all the time and fapping all the time, bro. It's just an unhealthy lifestyle, bro. But anyways, let's get into the other videos that reveal more of the family's sexual perversion.
I just feel like spending time with your vagina in a way that like just show it appreciation and care.
And to connect. We didn't talk about our vaginas, right?
Yeah.
My generation.
Exactly.
Women my age, you know, it's always been.
And that should be a discussion for your gynecologist. And your gynecologist talks to your mother about the daughter. They're over here talking about the WAP and just having an open discussion. And look, if that's what y'all do when you grown, okay, cool, they all grown. But I guarantee that Jada was talking to Willow in some quasi-inappropriate ways about her joint, okay? It is amazing that they think that this is normal. And it all adds up. It all starts to add up, okay? It all starts to add up why Jada wanted that entanglement. Because she's a sex addict. Point blank, period. She just admitted that she was addicted to masturbation. So if you're addicted to masturbation, you damn sure gonna be addicted to sex.
Been so taboo and so much shame. Do you guys talk about it freely?
Yes.
Look at Willow saying yes. I told you.
Yes. With your girlfriend?
100%, because we're trying to figure it out. We're like, hey, this and this and this. What's your experience?
We don't talk. In my generation, we still don't talk about it.
Yeah.
You
Really?
know? Yeah. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
never remember sitting down with my girlfriends to having this kind of conversation.
But I'm sure boys sit around all day talking about their
absolutely.
penis.
No, actually we don't. The thoughts that women have in their heads, like, we talk more about WAP than anything. Like, we are not sitting around talking about each other's joint. Bro, the women have no idea how a man's mind works. Like, it just amazes me. The fact that they just think that we're over here talking about our dang-a-lang. Come on.
And that's why I'm telling you right now, I don't want to hear nothing about this show, it being TMI and all that. Because if you can listen to all these little rap artists talk and abuse the vagina,
Exactly.
you sure as hell can watch women give it honor and praise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, TMI. So I'm gonna end this one off with Willow talking about her being polyamorous and all this kind of stuff. Capping, saying that she has the least amount of sex than her friends and all this kind of stuff. So let's get into it.
Because I was introduced to it through kind of a non-sexual lens.
Right.
Okay.
In my friend group, I'm the only polyamorous person, and I have the least sex out of all of my friends.
Cap.
So how did you feel when I told you that I was polyamorous?
When you were like, hey, this is my get down, I was like, I totally get it. Wanting to set up your life in a way that you can have what it is that you want.
So she enabled her daughter to be a thought. She enabled Willow to be for the streets. Talking about, I get it. You get down. Bruh. Sheesh. Where you at, Will, man? You need to come up in here and talk to your daughter for real, because this ain't it, bruh.
I think anything goes as long as the intentions are clear. You know what I mean?
To everyone involved.
To
And to
everyone.
Anything goes.
yourself.
Really more to yourself than anything, right? And I know that there's a lot of beauty that sits outside of the conventional boxes.
Let's not negate just the simple, because there are people that still enjoy marriage as it is today.
100%.
Yes.
I happen to enjoy being married, even though I've been married several
that's a
times,
beautiful
and I've
thing.
been through.
We don't want
nothing
to.
wrong with
this
that.
isn't about changing a paradigm that works for people.
Exactly.
This isn't about that.
It's about being able to have the freedom to create a relationship for
then
yourself.
I'm good then.
It's almost like you're born, you go to school, you go to college, you get married, you have kids, you have to pick a fence. But a lot of people have done that and felt unfulfilled in their lives.
Right.
But I also think you have to be careful in these particular dynamics because they can be a little distracting. Meaning,
All right, that's enough. Grandma ain't with it. She ain't with it. And she's sitting there like, what did I create? But anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Reclaim your throne.